one of the best and nicest artists that I've worked with. What about one of the worst artists that I've ever worked with? In this industry, it is not uncommon to work with people who are notoriously rude or grumpy or mean or whatever. And because of that, I don't assume just because I have a bad experience with somebody that this person is like a bad person. But if I know like multiple people who have had experiences that are similar to mine, then I start qualifying that person as being a shitty person. So let's see if you can figure out who this one is that is one of the shittier people that I've ever worked with. It was like 2019, 2018, something like that. And I got a call to work with an artist from a label. Normally I get contracted not directly by the artists themselves. So I get a call from the label, and the label's like, hey, can you be there at this time? And first off, I show up an hour early to my session, and this artist doesn't show up. So we've talked to be disrespected. So when I get an opportunity to bail on this session, I immediately stop working with this guy. But every time one of my friends are like, oh man, yeah, like, who's the shittiest person you work with? I always tell them this story. And many times I get a response, yeah, man, he was like that with me too. For example, one of my friends is a playback tech, and he worked for this same guy, and the guy treated him like absolute shit before firing him like 10. This guy's one of the best playback techs I know. So anybody want to guess who it is? If you haven't already, leave your little comments down below to guess. But let's say for your final hint that I wasn't the least bit surprised to find out that his festival caused the deaths of like 10 people. And that he gave a real sad-ass apology afterwards because, Travis Scott is a giant fucking dick. It's not it's rude, but it's not like real dick behavior. That's just kind of artist behavior. They get caught up sometimes. Shit happens. But when he does show up, he walks straight into the room, and he's all, who the fuck are you? And I'm like, I'm your engineer, man. The label hired me. And he doesn't really qualify. He's just like, whatever. And like, I try and make conversation with him because we both worked with a lot of the same people. For example, he spent a lot of time with Mike Dean. I've also spent a lot of time with Mike Dean. And so I thought like, oh, this is one of those, like, I could tell you this and then we'll be qualified and then you'll actually treat me like a human being. But he's not interested in that. What followed for the next 3 days was me trying to avoid this person as much as possible because every interaction we had, he treated me and acted towards me as though he was disgusted with who I was as a person. I'm making good money doing this, but
Savage says it's officially time to drop brand new music. And the last project we got from 21 Savage, the last project was Savage Mode 2 with Metro Boomin. And that project was probably one of my favorite albums of 2020. What a fire collab project. Great second installment to the first Savage Mode, and 21 Savage has been killing this decade like insane. So this gets me super hyped for new 21 Savage. We need some more 21 Savage music. It gives him a heart beating a little bit. Am I having a heart attack? I don't know. I got no heart. Call me 21 Savage. Anyways, let me know in the comments your favorite 21 Savage song and your favorite 21 Savage project. Let me know.